Okay guys, this is HG Pillpass, DayZ Division Leader for HellsGamers.com. Here to make you a video, since people have been having trouble installing DayZ, getting errors and all this frustrating stuff. Now there's several errors that I have come by that will require different, different, I guess, settings and stuff like that. This is for a Windows 7 64-bit. Everyone else, they might have, something different. They might get this error, they might get this error. It just really depends on, I guess, what your computer does to the information that transfers. So to start off with, I have DayZ Commander open. You can install DayZ Commander, or download DayZ Commander, I should say, from DayZCommander.com. You come down here, download DayZ Commander. I already have it installed. You shouldn't have any problems with installing it, so it should be fairly easy. It'll install on your desktop, and the icon will look something like this right here. Should probably run as admin, not sure. Anyways, so to start with, you have to start with the first thing, which is what are you using? Are you using Steam? Or are you using a Behemoth, whatever it's called, that made Arma 2? In other words, I'm using Steam. I bought the game through Steam, so I have to use Steam. Now, I know some people, they ignore that. They didn't buy the game through Steam, they bought it, say, at Walmart, Best Buy, whatever, and installs in a different area. DayZ Commander is a type of, it works in the Steam section. So pretty much, if your DayZ is not in Steam, you don't have Steam, then you need to change your settings. Now, it should automatically find it when you install DayZ Commander, but otherwise you shouldn't have a problem if you use Steam. Steam all the way, man. Steam all the way. Okay, anyways, so the requirements to install Steam, not Steam, DayZ, is you need add-ons from Arma 2. Operation Airhead is pretty much like an expansion, but you need add-ons from the original game, the base game. So you need Arma 2. You can download Arma 2, you can buy it, or you can get the free version, doesn't matter. Once you have installed that Arma 2 free, make sure you play it. And once you play it, you go into, it opens up and loads everything. You click single player mission, you go into a mission, you're moving around, you can see, you can shoot, you can check your gear. When you do that, you will, let's go back here. Now, I don't have my Arma 2 installed because it's a waste of space, honestly. And this is my old computer, so it obviously doesn't have that on there. So, let's say your Arma 2 is in here. And in here, you have a bunch of files. It'll look just kind of like your Operation Airhead, you got all this stuff and such. But pretty much in here you'll have all that stuff, files and stuff to play the game. There will be a folder called the add-ons. Pretty much what you need to do is you need to copy this file. So I didn't click on it. One decides to. And you copy it, take it to your Operation Airhead, paste. I already have it, so I'm gonna hit and click no. You should have all these files. This comes from Arma 2. It does not come from Arma 2 Operation Airhead. There might be some that does actually come from Arma 2 Operation Airhead, but I ignore that. So now that you have that, you are good. Now make sure that you actually start both games. You need to start up Arma 2 and Arma 2 Operation Airhead. You need to, before you install anything, you need to play a single player mission, not entirely, just get in look around, shoot, you know, check your gear, whatever. Once you can move your character, you're good to go. You can quit the game and come back to DayZ Commander. Now, in order to play DayZ, make sure you have these similar. I mean, you don't need to have window mode enabled or whatever. You don't need this enabled. You can have this option. I don't know why I have that in here. I don't really need that. Some people do. If you get an error, DayZ underscore hand, you might want to use that, which just looks like that. Just pause the video. I mean, I could probably put in there, but anyways. Now, Steam, it can be launched using Steam. However, I would not recommend this simply because it blocks some what do you call it? Data. So pretty much, you launch through Steam, you won't see a tank rolling up behind you or a helicopter unless you're playing regular Arma 2. Now we go to install an update. You know, make sure your DayZ Commander's update. Make sure your Arma 2 103718 is up to date. You know, install it. Actually, probably do that right now. I know that this has weird. Okay, so I'm installing it. It's extracting. It'll extract. It'll launch the installer. Look like this. Click yes. It'll extract. If you want to continue, yes. Now sometimes it doesn't open up. If it doesn't open up, it's probably hidden behind your DayZ command. Or look for the Arma 2. Yeah, that's a error you'll probably get, but just make sure you know you get all of this. Hit OK. You're good. So you're good to go. Now install 1.8. This will take a while since you know it's got a lot of add-ons to it, so it's gonna be big. Now play on our servers. You need Epoch, DayZ Epoch. You don't need anything else. I mean, I have them all. It's gonna have Overwatch and stuff like that. But playing our servers, you need DayZ Epoch. So pretty much that's all that. Don't close DayZ Commander. Don't like close, like exit out. I would just keep it just like this. Minimize it if you have to, or if you want to. And just go ahead and just make sure that's installing. Now, when you're done with all that and everything, servers will appear like this. They're white. They're not gray like this, even though they're all timed out. I mean, if you come to here, servers, they're grayed out. That means you don't have that mod, or it's out of date. Like this is 1771. It's a private server, but it's not up to date. It's not 1.8. That's DayZ. No ask. You either don't have the mod installed, or it's out of date. That's why the servers are grayed out. If they're white, you're good. But, you know, I went over everything. Pretty much, you just double click on the server, and it'll launch. Just like that. And I'll have all this here. And you just exit out DayZ Commander.